President Trump's visit to Qatar was nothing short of remarkable. The anticipation was palpable as Air Force One touched down on the tarmac, signaling the start of a historic visit. The welcome he received was extravagant, even by Gulf standards. The grand reception was a testament to the strong diplomatic ties and mutual respect between the two nations. A fleet of Tesla Cybertrucks, their futuristic panels gleaming under the desert sun, escorted the president's motorcade. These vehicles, with their cutting-edge design and technology, were a sight to behold. This display of American innovation on Qatari soil was symbolic of the burgeoning relationship between the two nations. The presence of these advanced vehicles highlighted the technological prowess of the United States. It was a clear message. Qatar was embracing the future, and they saw America as a key partner. The collaboration between the two countries was evident in every aspect of the visit. The Cybertruck escort, however, was more than just a spectacle. It represented a commitment to innovation and progress, a shared vision for a technologically advanced future. It hinted at the deeper technological and economic ties that were developing between the US and Qatar. The two nations were not just allies, but partners in progress. This small but wealthy nation was eager to invest in cutting-edge technology, and American companies were eager to oblige. The collaboration promised mutual benefits and a brighter future. The Cybertruck, a symbol of American ingenuity, was leading the way. Its presence in Qatar was a testament to the strong and growing bond between the two nations, paving the way for future collaborations. The centerpiece of President Trump's visit was undoubtedly the signing of a massive deal between Qatar Airways and Boeing. This agreement marked a significant milestone in the relationship between the United States and Qatar, showcasing the strength of their economic and diplomatic ties. The agreement, valued at a staggering $96 billion, was a major coup for the American aerospace giant. It not only highlighted Boeing's dominance in the aviation industry, but also underscored the importance of international partnerships in driving economic growth. It was the largest wide-body order in Boeing's history, a testament to the enduring appeal of American manufacturing. This monumental order demonstrated the global demand for Boeing's cutting-edge technology and innovative aircraft designs. The deal encompassed 130 787 Dreamliners and 30 777-9s, two of Boeing's most advanced and efficient aircraft models. These planes are known for their fuel efficiency, passenger comfort, and state-of-the-art features, with options for an additional 50 aircraft. This flexibility allows Qatar Airways to expand its fleet further, depending on future market conditions and passenger demand. This influx of orders was a lifeline for Boeing, which had been grappling with production issues and the fallout from the 737 MAX crisis. The deal provided much-needed stability and a clear path forward for the company. The Qatari deal, however, signaled a vote of confidence in the American company, and it promised to secure thousands of jobs across the United States. This agreement not only bolstered Boeing's financial outlook, but also reinforced the critical role of the aerospace industry in the American economy. The Boeing deal was just one facet of a broader diplomatic and economic realignment taking place between the US and the Gulf states. Under President Trump, there was a noticeable shift towards strengthening ties with traditional allies in the region. This was partly driven by a desire to counter Iranian influence, but it also reflected a recognition of the Gulf's economic importance. The Gulf states, for their part, were eager to deepen their partnership with the United States. They saw America as a guarantor of stability in a volatile region. They also saw immense economic opportunities in collaborating with American companies, particularly in sectors like technology, energy, and infrastructure. Section 4. Trillions on the table. The economic potential of the U.S. Gulf relationship was on full display during President Trump's visit. Trillions of dollars worth of deals were discussed, encompassing everything from energy investments to infrastructure projects. These agreements, if fully realized, had the potential to reshape the economic landscape of the region. Skeptics argued that these mega deals were more about spectacle than substance, and that many would never materialize. However, even if only a fraction of the proposed investments came to fruition, it would still represent a significant deepening of economic ties between the US and the Gulf. The sheer scale of the ambition was a testament to the changing dynamics of the relationship. Section 5. The Iranian Question. Looming over President Trump's visit was the ever-present shadow of Iran. The Trump administration had taken a hard line against Tehran, withdrawing from the nuclear deal and imposing crippling sanctions. The Gulf states, which view Iran as a regional threat, largely supported this approach. President Trump, during his visit, reiterated his belief that Iran was a destabilizing force. He hinted at the possibility of a new nuclear deal, but also stressed that all options, including military action, remained on the table. The Iranian issue was a reminder of the complex geopolitical realities that underpin the U.S. Gulf Partnership. Section 6. Projecting Stability. Beyond the economic deals and the talk of Iran, President Trump's visit to Qatar was ultimately about projecting an image of stability. In a region often characterized by uncertainty and volatility, the U.S. was seeking to reassure its allies and deter its adversaries. The message was clear. America was committed to the security of the Gulf. The presence of U.S. military bases in the region, coupled with the billions of dollars in arms sales, underscored this commitment. The U.S. Gulf Partnership, it seemed, was as much about security as it was about economics. Section 7. A New Chapter in the Gulf. President Trump's visit to Qatar marked a significant turning point in U.S. Gulf relations. His arrival was met with both anticipation and skepticism, as many wondered what this new chapter would bring. This visit ushered in an era of closer cooperation, driven by shared economic interests and mutual security concerns. The discussions held during this visit laid the groundwork for future collaborations in various sectors, including energy, defense, and technology. Whether this new chapter would lead to greater stability and prosperity in the region, however, remained to be seen. The challenges were immense, with deep-rooted issues that required careful navigation and strategic planning. The Iranian nuclear issue remained unresolved, casting a long shadow over the region's future. Diplomatic efforts continued, but the path to a peaceful resolution was fraught with difficulties. The conflicts in Yemen and Syria continued to rage, causing untold suffering and displacement. These wars not only destabilized the region, but also posed significant humanitarian crises that demanded urgent attention. And the specter of terrorism still haunted the region. Anti-terrorism operations were ongoing, with security forces working tirelessly to prevent attacks and maintain peace. Despite these challenges, the U.S. Gulf Partnership appeared stronger than ever. Joint military exercises and high-level conferences underscored the commitment of both sides to work together for a more secure and prosperous future. The Cybertrucks that had greeted President Trump upon his arrival were a reminder that, even in the face of uncertainty, there was always room for innovation and progress. These electric vehicles symbolized a forward-looking vision, one that embraced technological advancements and sustainable development.